Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Bad Luck Gamer, and yeah, this is a messy scene. No special effects this time. The mic is in frame. This is a very casual video, and this is mostly just a. It's not necessarily a New Year's resolution, even though it's taking place as if it's one. It's more just a. Okay, you know what? Let me just get to the brass tacks of it. So I have decided that I'm going to take a little bit more time with some of the videos I'm producing currently. It's mostly just I've been very happy with how the channel's been doing up until this point, right? I mean, we gained almost 3,000 subs last year. The channel more than doubled in size last year. And, this year is going to be very busy, and a lot of the same kind of content that you all have come to love will still be coming here. In fact, this is really the only time I can do this kind of change or this kind of thing because once we hit around like March or something like that, I'm going to be very busy month after month as Pathfinder 2E is going to be releasing a bunch of new books. Starfinder's 2E's new playtest is coming out this year. There's also some other big things happening in the TTRPG industry. I'm going to be very, very busy, and I'm going to be doing a lot of content around what's going on because something that I talked about in our last table talk, which if you're new to the channel, this is your introductory video. I'm sorry, first of all, this is a very bad one to be introduced in. But we have a table talk every Thursday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can come chat with us live. We do this every week. Me and my co-host, who's a friend of the channel, Glue Boy, you can find his channel in my channel friends section on my page. Anyway, to get back to what I'm talking about, we're going to be really, really busy. And there's this big information gap on the internet where people just don't know what's going on because, well, there's not a really strong nexus of information in the TTRPG space that's very easily accessible to people. And this is something that I understand, and not only that, but I also want to fix. And one part of that is I want to be able to, anyway, present to you guys new TTRPGs in a way that's very easy to access, fun, and is not going to take up 20 minutes of your time. I have a very bad habit of being pretty long winded when it comes to my videos. What can I say? I like to explain things thoroughly and try to explain them in a way that people can understand. And I want to do something different from that. I want to do something that's a lot easier to digest and something that everyone can watch, whether they're into TTRPGs that much or not, and get the point of the message, which in this case will be talking about new TTRPGs. In our last table talk, we were talking about how a good idea for content is like trailer content, doing trailers for TTRPGs. And I think that's something I'm going to be working on. In addition to that, I also just want to make more entertaining quality of content. I want something that is not just informative, but is fun to watch as well. And, not that I say that my videos are boring. I think I present a lot of information very well. It's just something I feel like could be done better. And I'm still kind of struggling to work out like a formula to make it work, try out a new type of content. So that being the case, I'm going to take some time, at least at the beginning of this year, to take things a little slow, to come up with types of content that are more entertaining and more interesting than just purely informational. Now, I'll still be doing Lancer content because, unlike Pathfinder 2nd Edition, there's really not a lot of people doing Lancer content out there, so I feel like it would be a disservice to slow down on that kind of content. So that will continue. But for other types of content, I'm going to do my best to take some time. And in addition, I'll still try to get my Pathfinder 2E builds because I know people really like that stuff and people want build ideas for characters. And there's not a lot of build channels going on right now, at least not ones that are easy to find. So I guess I'm saying not a lot is really changing when I actually break it down because I was already doing Lancer content and build content pretty regularly. The other types of content was a little bit more sparse, depending on what was happening in the time and day. But I also want to make this video as like a point to say I am working to make better content. And with the rest of this year going to be incredibly busy, like I said, after March, I don't really have a lot of wiggle room to just really experiment. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Beyond that, I would actually like to hear what you all have to say. Let me know in the comments if there's any kinds of content you're looking for, any ideas you might have for videos, anything. I'll pool in the collective information that y'all put into this and we'll go from there. I want to make content that makes people excited to play TTRPGs. And I feel like the content I've been making up to this point has been mostly already directed towards people who already enjoy TTRPGs. And not that that's necessarily bad, but that's something that already mostly exists in like the YouTube space, especially. I want TTRPGs to succeed. I want them to do well, and I want more than anything for companies in the space to be able to do more interesting things. And that's going to involve people getting interested and buying their games, buying their content. So the best I can do is kind of be a glorified spokesperson for various companies, especially ones that are not particularly large, just so that they can get some extra capital and hopefully turn that into better and better TTRPGs. So my whole goal with this channel was to get people interested in TTRPGs, to talk about interesting things, and not only that, but to show appreciation for playstyles that I think contradicts the norm, or at least contradict what people want. The very first set of videos I was making was the why this class is awesome. And I actually started with the classes I felt were the least liked and kind of went from there because I wanted people to appreciate what Pathfinder was doing with their content, because I think that Paizo's been doing a lot of really good content. So I think this year is going to be the year of getting people to know other TTRPGs, getting people excited for other TTRPGs, and presenting that to you. So I don't know what form exactly that's going to take. Like I said, the trailer type content is probably more or less the angle I'm going to go with. I still want to produce like guides or reviews that are more in depth for people who do get interested in this kind of content, because like I could show you a really cool TTRPG, but if you go looking deeper into some of these games, like a game called Household, which if you don't know, well then that proves the point. Then you're gonna be left wanting, and you're gonna be left with a choice of a trailer that doesn't give you a lot and purchasing a game potentially, which is not the best way to go about it. So I do want to do reviews, but I want to do it in a way that is working, side by side with the type of content that I want to produce. I want the channel to be entertaining as much as it is informative. And so, yeah. So the video content might be a bit slow. Like I said, there'll be still some Lancer content, and I'll probably get to a build at least like every other week, if not every week, if I can manage. But I do want to take some time to actually produce good quality content for you all. Anyway, if you watched at this point, thank you. I appreciate that. You can leave a like so someone else can get a chance to watch this video, or subscribe if you're new to the channel, as yeah, hopefully this is the sign that good content is coming and there'll be a lot to watch. And this is a great time to subscribe because this year is going to be huge. I guarantee. I promise that even with the Pathfinder content, no one will be making as much content on it as I will be. So this is the channel to be on. What can I say? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Good luck with your games. Leave the bad luck to me, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.